A crochet pattern is basically a written list of instructions that tells you which stitch to put in which hole. Now let's take a look at the pattern on the screen. For a beginner, this might look intimidating because of all the abbreviations. But I promise, it's not as scary as it looks. First, let's clear up the abbreviations. Most stitches are abbreviated to make the pattern more readable. In the first video, we said that we have 3 types of stitches we'll use in our project: single crochet, increase, and decrease. The abbreviations for these stitches in the same order are SC, INC, and DEC. Now the next thing we need to learn is the term round. Most patterns are written round by round. A round is basically a circle of stitches. Whenever you complete a full circle, it means you're about to start the next round. Do you remember the pre-started magic ring we had in the first video? Well, that was your round 1, so the first round was already completed for you. And then, in the previous video, we put 6 increased stitches on top of that round. You might not have realized, but we actually completed a full circle. So those 6 increased stitches were actually our round 2. So that means the first 2 rounds of this pattern are completed. Now let's take a closer look at the rounds, starting with round 2. The stitch combination inside the brackets is usually referred to as the sequence. In this case, our sequence is an increase stitch. This is followed by the number of times you should repeat the sequence. For round 2, the pattern says we should repeat the increase stitch 6 times, which is exactly what we did. Each round is finished with a number inside the parentheses. This number indicates how many stitches you should have by the time you complete this round. So the pattern says, once we put 6 increased stitches and complete round 2, we should end up with 12 stitches. Now let's take a look at round 3, which is our next round. This is a bit different from round 2, because this time we have multiple stitches inside the sequence. In round 2, we were only asked to repeat an increase stitch, but in this round, the sequence has 2 stitches. The pattern is asking us to make a single crochet followed by an increase in the next stitch. And it says we should repeat this 6 times to end up with 18 stitches at the end of the round. Now the pattern should make more sense. But a piece of the puzzle is still missing. Once again, we completed the second round when we made 6 increased stitches. So according to the pattern, we should have 12 stitches at the moment. But how exactly do we count the stitches? You can find the answer to that question in the next video.